Yeah, it's just not letting me get off of this screen for some reason.
Yeah, you're blacked out right now.
Shit, I'm gonna have to come back and then come back.
Yeah, it's showing that.
Yeah, 'cause I'm seeing. Okay. He's live.
What up? What up?
We're
What up?
live.
Hey, I got a little live going on here. I can't get y'all what they have on the screen and show y'all different. Instead of just looking at me, I can probably show y'all what we looking at the screen. So y'all hold tight for me while I work this out.
We're trying to figure this out.
We getting there though, baby. We getting there.
Shawa, if you need to start over, just I guess restart it.
All right, yeah, because
It's better than at least I didn't start the intro this time, right?
Yeah, right. Stand by.
All right.
Yeah, that way I can kind of read y'all too. And can y'all see that? Hey, y'all tap in and let me know. Can y'all see that right there? Y'all can see that screen? Or do I need to move it a little bit?
In my chat, I will.
Or is that view right there better? I like that view right there.
All right, I'm back.
Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. This is episode. Sorry, Trouble. All right, let's get started. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This is episode 3 of Chronicles. Tonight, we welcome a writer who lives up to his name. Bold, unfiltered, and twice as real. Trouble 2 Times ain't just another biker with a GoPro. He's a voice for the road, a storyteller, and a builder for something bigger views and likes. From the throttle to the timeline, he's been showing up, speaking truth, and representing the culture without wearing it down. This episode isn't about flash, it's about presence, grit, legacy. Let's get into it. Welcome to the level.
Yes, sir.
Let's get into it.
Yes, sir. Hey, man, look. I like that, man. I like that. Yeah. Hey, that was up right up, baby.
Sorry about that. Technical difficulty. Hey, everybody, bearing with us. Appreciate you bearing with us.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We've been talking for a little while. Wilson, you want to get into it?
Yeah, sure. Let me get everything. All right, cool. So, as you said, we did speak a little bit. Got to know you a little bit before this. But those who haven't met you, I will say, very down to earth guy, all around amazing dude, and that goes into just want to know, where did the name Trouble 2 Times come from?
Hey, well, actually, my club name is Trouble, and man, you know, as time went on, man, you know, we kind of like started calling me Trouble, or you know, Trouble, or Trouble this. So I just said, man, Trouble 2 Times sound pretty cool. So it actually came from my club name, though.
So would you say that by getting that name, do you think you lived up to that name, or is it just something funny?
Yeah. Hey, it's more something funny. It's tell y'all a story, man. My dad's his nickname is Wild Man. Actually, he back in the day he was quite the guy. I say that, man, from racing and being a daredevil and all kind of stuff, man. So his name was Wild Man. So safe to say the apple did not fall too far from the tree.
I mean, with all that being said, you know, when did you first know that this lifestyle was something that you wanted? When did you fall in love with the motorcycle lifestyle?
Man, when I seen biker boys, I'll just be honest with you.
Right on.
When I seen biker boys, but honestly, man, like, I'm just go back to my childhood, man. Just growing up with friends that were into like motocross, and because we grew up on ATVs, man. We rode 4-wheelers, dirt bikes, just all kind of stuff, man. So we were deep into motorsports anyway. And so, man, we were kids, man. We'd just ride our motorcycles in a pack, like in a real formation as kids, and
Right.
and park our bikes. Like, man, one day we're gonna be in a motorcycle club together. We're gonna have motorcycles together. And so, actually, man, one of my brothers that I grew with show up, man, we grew up right next door to each other. So we all rode our bikes together, and we all had this same goal, this same passion from kids. So when the opportunity presented itself, I can get into all of that too if y'all want me to.
Yeah, absolutely. We got time.
So yeah, like I say, of course, Biker Boys started it all, man. Especially like with the motorcycle club stuff, man, and just being cool and raise a little hell, have a little fun with boys. So that's all we wanted to do. And
Sex,
so
drugs, and rock and roll.
right, right. And so man, it was I can't believe what I can't remember what year it was actually. I want to say around 2012, 2010 or so. And my uncle, he was in my uncle Ghost, who's the president of our chapter. He came home one summer, and man, I went to go get some out of his car, and he had his cut in the back seat, and I looked at it, I was like, oh man, this the real thing, right? So uncle, he's a real biker. So I picked it up and I was like, hey, unc, what is this? Man, and he looked at me, man. He said, hey, boy, put my down now. So I was like, yeah, this the real deal. Yeah, it got serious. So, and man, fast forward from that, when he came back home, he retired from the military. He came back. I want to say it was like 2013. I want to say, and man, I actually at the time I had a 2008 Dodge Charger SRT8. And man, I was raising hell everywhere I went, racing. And mama couldn't get no sleep. Every time I left the house, my mama got no sleep. And so this gonna sound crazy, man. I actually sold my Charger. And I bought a Hayabusa. I bought a 2007 GN1 Hayabusa, man. And,
Did it have a swing on?
No, it was stock.
Yeah.
It was all stock.
Okay.
It was all stock when I got it. And I did that because once my uncle came home, I wanted to be in the motorcycle club. I knew I wanted to follow him, and so that's why I went ahead and got the Hayabusa. And so, man, just riding with him, learning the ways of motorcycle clubs and how people get down, and man, just running as much as I could. Man, it was one day he said, "Hey, man, we need to put some color on you." So I'm thinking he wanted me to paint my bike. I didn't even know what it meant at the time. What color? I didn't know what colors, cut, none of that stuff meant at the time. So he was like, "Hey man, I think it's about time to put some colors on you." And I actually said, I thought he was talking about painting my bike. I was like, "What you mean? I like the color of my bike." He was like, "Nah, man, I want you to go come and hang around the club, man, and actually start getting the real feel for this thing." And so. The trouble you see today is all because of Ghost, the president of Pharaoh Souls MC, my uncle, man. So y'all got to thank him for trouble.
Now, when did you switch over? When did you go from the Hayabusa to riding cruisers?
Bro, man, we tell this story all the time. Me and Show Up, because our mother chapter is in Virginia, it's in Chesterfield, Virginia. And man, we rode those Hayabusas. Now, granted, about a 9-10 hour trip. But we had some technical difficulties that day, and man, so it ended up being like a 15-hour day. And I remember, man, by the time I got to the South Carolina line, I was like, I don't think I'm gonna make it, dog. You gotta think, man, I'm 6'4", 6'5" on a good day. So on a Hayabusa, man, I look like a gorilla humping a football, man. You know what I'm saying? And man, just watching them comfortable, stretched out, listening to music. They got drinks in the cup holders, and I'm back hurting. I'm hating my life right now. And so, man, fast forward, man, we finally get to Virginia, man, and man, I'm ready to pop ibuprofen. I'm ready to lay down. I'm hurting, and these guys go to, "Hey man, we going to the clubhouse. We about to go party. What y'all gonna do?" And just seeing that these guys way older than me, and they comfortable and they ready to go when they get to the destination. I'm young and I'm hurting. I want dead, but I mustered up some strength, man, and I just went on to the party that night. And what really made my decision up that during that trip, we stopped in Greenville, South Carolina. I want to say Greenville, South Carolina, Harley Davidson. 'Cause one of my bros, his bike broke down, and so they had some Road Kings out there on the floor, and I was just looking at it. And the guy, the salesman, they try to get you to buy a bike. So he's like, "Hey man, you want to ride it?" I like, "Shit, man, I got nothing else to do. I might as well ride it." Changed my life. It changed my life.
What was the first bike after the Hayabusa?
The Penny. I'm still today. That was my first cruiser, my first Harley. And for the people who watch it, you ain't going nowhere.
So So how do you feel? Because I'm pretty sure. What is it? It's not. Is it a road? It's not the road.
No, it's electric glide. It's got the street glide.
My question was the fairing part.
Yeah.
The handlebar. So, because I was trying to explain it before to Shao Will, and he knows because he's got a road glide, but he's never had the street glide. The way the fairing on the handlebar is how the wind affects. It changes things. You know what I mean?
It's a different. It's a big difference, man. I can feel it like when I'm riding beside trucks, or if it's real windy outside, man, I can feel it. I have to fight the handlebars a little bit, but man, I love it, man.
I had an ultra classic, but it was chopped out. It was like a cholo bike, and then my next one was a crossbone, '08 crossbone Harley Davidson. Had a Springer front end, had a king and queen seat.
Yeah,
it was a soft tail, is basically what it is. But it's so Harley Davidson only made crossbone from '08 to 2011. But they're really sharp if you haven't seen one. But, I know what you mean. I wish I would have got a street glide or a damn road glide or whatever.
Yeah.
Now I'll put 3 wheels so I can throw my leg in the trunk and keep on pushing. But, that soft tail, man, crossing state lines on that bad boy was like, I realized we're live on YouTube, so I'm trying to think of a way to say this that's be correct. But it wouldn't do for me to be a little, because that King and Queen seat had every 100 miles we were pulling over.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It hurt.
Yeah. That part.
It's hurt.
So let me ask you a question. What made you start recording and uploading this stuff? What was was there a moment where you said to yourself, "Hey, I need to press record. I need to start recording my journey. Like this is worth telling."
Actually, when I first started my channel, it was just to shed a good light, to shed a positive light on the MC community. Because as we know, man, what get posted in the media a lot is just the negative part. Is somebody done something to somebody, and this club done that, and so forth and so on, man. And I really just wanted to shed a positive light on the MC community, because this is what goes on every single day. I mean, we put more money and time and effort into the community than any other organization worldwide. If you community service than any other organization, period. We touch the community more than anybody. So that's what I wanted to show. I wanted to show like the fun we were having and the road trips we taking and the people we meet, the smiles we have on our face. Because everybody think for some reason that all bikers are just mean and nasty and disgruntled all the time. No, man, we actually laughing and we smiling and we having a good time. So that's what I felt like. That was my purpose. I felt like that was my reason. I felt like I was called to do it. And I'm just so fortunate to have a good group of guys around me that was all for it. They actually pushed me to do it. I want to give a shout out to my VP, Big Ro. Big Ro stayed on me so many times because I talked about it a lot. I was like, man, I think I should just start a YouTube and just follow us around. He's like, man, do it. Please do it. Because people need to see this stuff. And so
I agree.
And so, man, I turned my camera on one day and people started looking at me like, uh-oh, Trouble got the camera. Well, here we go, and it took off from there, man.
Yeah. So, what's your process? Oh, go ahead, brother. Go ahead, Wiz.
Oh, so I had a question when you started recording. I know you said they looked at you like, hey, he got the camera and whatnot. Mm-hmm. Do you feel like it was a little unnerving, when you pull the camera out, because obviously doing things around and that setting, you gotta be respectful of everybody's time. and not everybody want to be on camera. So do you take the time like actually talk to them first ahead of time before you start recording, or did they already just like, hey man, coming over, or they're more welcome into it?
It was more of I didn't have to do a briefing or nothing like that. It was more of because the stuff that you see on YouTube is what we do anyway. Is them guys gonna do that whether the camera's there or not. So it was never like a briefing unless I walk around conversation and I'm like, this shouldn't go on YouTube. Then by the time I start to walk away, they'll look at me like, you got your camera on? I like, nah. I was like, you know? Like, yeah. So the conversation kind of changed just a tad bit. But other than, man, it was never like a drastic change or a drastic measure that we had to take in order to brief them for YouTube. 'Cause that's what a lot of people see. They see us in person. It's like, man, y'all exactly how y'all are on YouTube because it's not fake. It's not. We don't rehearse it. Cause I have asked me this weird question like, how do you get them to say that, or how do you get them to do that?
Like, you've never been in a clubhouse.
Yeah. you know what I mean? This is gonna happen anyway.
Yeah.
It's some out here on the set, man. Like I say, I'm just fortunate to have every dude that's in my chapter is a complete character, man, on their own. So I'm blessed to be around characters all the time.
Yeah. Let me ask, because it's gonna using court term, I'm gonna piggyback off what my brother just said. It is different, and he doesn't, and I'm not trying. Could be a learning thing. So with the club, like if you're not a diamond club or an outlaw club, or you don't claim to be that, a lot of those cats aren't necessarily going to be mad at you for having a camera.
Right.
And at least I believe.
Right.
And you can tell me if I'm wrong.
Right.
And I don't think a lot of those guys. It's not like they're probably not necessarily upset about it.
No.
Like they're not. It's because you're not doing anything wrong.
Right.
And I'm not saying anybody else is doing anything wrong. Right. Allegedly, not saying anything. I'm just saying hypothetically. Like most times, an organization they want to be seen in a good light. They need to be, because they are good people. They are doing good things. They are out and about. Like you're not, you might have just saw a news clip about somebody killed somebody, and you say, oh, well, those are those bikers. That's what those bikers do. Mm-hmm. So when you have people that are showing the good side of it, that are showing, hey, we ride, we have camaraderie, the brotherhood's there, and it is built on the road. And that's one thing I have about your videos is you're on the road, and you can attest to it. When you're on that highway, the slab, like, it's different. That brotherhood is built different when you're crossing state lines rather than when you're sitting on these phones, talking in a clubhouse, or fucking sitting in a bar, complaining about who did what and who said what. When you don't have time for that. You know what I'm saying? It's no different than being on a mission. Yeah. You have to be. You're paying attention to your brother, and then you learn your brother. Now you know the goods about him. You know the bads. You've seen he's upset. You've seen when he's tired. You've seen when he's happy. You build that, and that's what being on the road is, and that's to me what this whole thing's supposed to be about, or what And they say if you love something enough, it'll love you back. Right. And so that's what we're doing. We're loving this thing that.
Yeah, exactly. I tell everybody all the time, man. Bonds are built on the highway, not at the bar. Right.
Absolutely.
And then the crazy thing is, man, the bonds are built. That's what I tell everybody is, I love the journey more than the destination. Mm-hmm. It's the ride to where we're going, not where we're going. Because all the funny stuff, all the good stuff happens on the highway. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that's what I say. It's built on the highway. Because somebody's going to break down. Mm-hmm. Somebody's going to do something stupid.
Yeah,
somebody's gonna do something funny.
Gas station burritos.
Yeah, and look,
and we still got
and have road guts. Now they want to pull up beside you, point at the stomach, like they got to pull over. So I'll let you know, I'm pulling my camera out once we pull over, and the world gonna know you had road guts.
The world's gonna know about this.
Yeah, the world's got to know about this, and that's what I say, man. That's another reason why I got into it, so I can show that part. Show the fun part, show the crazy part, show all the smiles that we get with these miles, man. It's a beautiful thing, man. The set is beautiful. The motorcycle culture as a whole is so beautiful, man. And really don't realize that. Like I said, because they so stuck on the stigma. They stuck on what they see in the news, you know. So they paint that picture for all bikers, and it's not the truth. It's the first thing from the truth.
Right. Absolutely.
So I want to ask you about this. You know, it's a little bit leading away from that topic, but I just gotta ask. A lot of people that's watching this, maybe they new to watching you or not. The slow roll.
Yeah.
Everybody that challenge you to it. You know.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna let you put out the secret. You know what I'm saying? But we had a discussion on practice, and seeing you do that shows just how much practice can improve skill and ability, and everyone knows that.
Right.
Clutch control is very important.
Right.
Sweet.
How do you feel, man? Every time someone pull up, they just want to just challenge you to that. How does it make you feel?
Man, it's funny to me, man. It was all, man, look, I tell you, I like to go back to origin stories, man. I tell you what actually got me into slow rolling. And it just happened one night. We were coming from a bar, and I had a few drinks in me, and so I saw the stoplight, and I'm riding the rear brake and holding on to it, waiting on the light to turn green. And I'm holding it. Then the light turned green, I took off, and Perez beside me again. He's like, "Hey, I can't believe you just did, man," because everybody else got their feet down back behind me. He's like, I think that was pretty good. So I tried again, and I did it again, and then again, and then so I started doing it in front of people, and then I was in Warner Robins, man, for Notorious One's anniversary weekend, and they had a slow roll competition. I was like, I should get in there, man, and see what I can do. And hey, the rest is history now, man. I just be having fun. I have no method. I need to practice because I lost to Joe Go. I lost to Joe Go motorcycle adventures in New Orleans.
Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah, that guy's a pro. I knew this coming into it. I knew it, but I just wanted to get beside him and see what it looked like when he actually stopped. And if you're watching the video, once he completely stopped, I was like, ah, you know, he came to a complete stop, and that was it, man. But man, I don't practice it. I really don't. To be honest with you, I do it every now and then, and I don't even have proper technique, man. If you watch me, I don't even ride the rear brake. I just let it coast most of the time. Give you a secret, but I just be having fun, man. Like when people come up try to challenge me and they want the belt, it's all about fun to me. And I tell you this, I've had some people that was talking about betting money and, you know, and this and that and the third for the race. I'm like, man, it's all about fun. The moment you put money into it, it stops being fun. So the whole thing is fun. It's fun for me, man. So you know what I mean? So as soon as you put money into it, it stops being fun. So
yeah,
it's all about fun for me. It's all about, if you want to race me for the belt, we'll do it. Unless you Joe Gold or what's his name?
Robert
Simmons, be the boss of your motor. And it's got another guy, man. I think his name is Nova Slow Speed or something like that. Mm-hmm. I ain't put my belt up against them guys, but if you like me, you know, average Joe, average average slab grabber, man, we'll get in the street, man.
See, but going against the pros would make you better.
Yeah.
Because you know, not only can they see what you can do, but after y'all do it, that's your time to really like, hey, I get to that level, you know. Mm-hmm. And the fun part for me is the challenge itself.
Yeah.
You know, so anytime there's a challenge, I look at it as something new and fun and exciting. And it's like you said, you can't put a price on enjoying life.
Yeah.
If that's what you're doing, I mean, you'll forever be stuck in a bubble. Whereas everybody else, you want to know why they're so free flowing? It's because they're not trying to live their life based off of, you know, a monetary gain. Mm. I like that you said that. Yeah. You know, it's very, very humble, and you know, that's just you. You know what I'm saying? And so, much respect to that.
Yes, sir. Hey, hold on right quick. Let me get my people together. I'm gonna show you. Hey, man, if I want to get this live stream just like y'all want y'all screen to look just like this, man, go to his YouTube channel right now. Show wheel glide right there. Go to his channel right now. Your screen will look just like this.
So let me ask you while we're talking about the social media. What was the hardest part of putting yourself out there, and have you ever felt like quitting? Not the club, not riding, but as far as social media goes.
Man, the hardest part for me, and like it's just something that and it's gonna sound contradictory, but is like being bombarded by people sometimes. You know, sometimes it gets a little overwhelming. Like if you just walking, and I tell people, if you see me, say what's up, because I want to meet people, because I'm a people person by nature. But if I'm just trying to enjoy myself for a moment, and then it's like me continuously talking and everybody coming to meet you, which I mean I understand it comes with the territory, but sometimes it can get overwhelming. It can.
Sometimes it feels like you're too available to
Yeah. Sometimes I have those moments where I look at myself and I ask myself, am I making myself too available to a certain extent? Because man, sometimes you just want to be normal. You just want to sit there and chill and be by yourself. You don't want to questions. You don't want to talk and interact. Sometimes you just want to have that moment to enjoy what you're doing in that moment. But don't get me wrong, man. I'm not telling people to stop coming and talk to me.
Absolutely. Because that was kind of the reason I'm asking is because you do see a lot of people out here doing YouTube or doing TikToks or doing things that a long time ago was taboo. Like, oh, bikers don't go on social media. You hear that all the time.
Right.
Well, we're not supposed to be doing all this, but I don't think. I mean, it whatever. This is America. I'll do what I want to do. Fuck this country.
Yeah.
But my point just being is, I do think sometimes people feel like, okay, well, this guy I see him laughing all the time. I see him always happy. So it's almost like he's not real. I know him so well, but I've never had a conversation with him. I can go and talk to him and slap him on the back and call him my brother and say, hey, let's go do this, that, and the third. When in reality, you'll get treated just like don't forget you're in a club. Like there's standards to this thing. There's a protocol to it. There's a way of being a man that you can say, oh well, we have too many rules, but in reality it's just being a man, shaking your hand, looking you in the eye, speaking up, fucking somebody comes and talks to you, stand up and speak. Just those little tiny things that what I found was sometimes people didn't have that structure or that brotherhood growing up, and so they come into this life and rather than it or accepting teaching, they say, oh, I'm an outlaw, I'm this, that, I'm that, I can do what I want, I can say what I want, I can, and that's so civilians labeled us 1%. Civilians labeled us outlaws. Civilians labeled MCs, whatever the fuck they wanted to label us. Like, I've never heard another person say I'm this, that. And if you do introduce yourselves telling me what you think you are, I know what I am. I know what that guy is. I know what certain people are. And you can read through the bullshit.
Right.
Sorry.
Yeah.
But it does get I just think it does make people feel too available. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think like we're talking about, you shouldn't feel scared of an MC. You shouldn't think these guys, you shouldn't think anything like it, because 9 times out of 10, these are the people helping their community. They're helping the individuals that are homeless. They're helping children get backpacks and book bags and books for school, whatever the case may be, like putting clothes on their back, putting shoes on their feet, bicycles. So I'm not saying people are bad, but it is other people's perception of what we are. Perception is reality sometimes, and there's enough people talking bad. So that's why I'm just trying to preach good.
Yeah, for sure.
Right on. So let me ask you another question. What is your main platform? Because I've seen you from YouTube. That's what Shaw Will sent me. YouTube, is that your go-to?
Yeah. YouTube. Well, I spend most of my time on like Instagram though. Instagram, that's where I get you get most of my behind the scenes posts, or Snapchat. I'm on Snapchat a lot, but I don't know. It's like I say, gonna sound crazy. I'm on Snapchat a lot, but I don't even like Snapchat like that. I'm more of an Instagram, Facebook, YouTube.
I don't have Snapchat. Don't have Instagram.
Yeah.
We don't have. I'm not the social media. I have Facebook. We got Facebook.
You gotta have. You gotta have it now. You gotta have it now,
right.
Man. Yeah, if you want to grow, you gotta be on those. You gotta be on those social sites and reaching people, because YouTube takes so much time. like especially my method, especially my formula, because I prided myself on not being just another guy with a camera,
Right.
because anybody can grab a camera, film an event, and post it tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
And it's boring as all get out. So my thing was, man, is time and the attention to detail on my videos. It takes me a long time to edit a video, man. Depending, especially if we're on one of these good road trips. Like when we went to New Orleans, I had 4 different riding scenes, and so a 1 to 2 minute riding scene may take me 3 hours to edit, and I had
Mm-hmm.
4 of them in one video.
Yeah, I saw one
So
of your clips where you had so much stuff and you'd already been like a little over an hour and
yeah,
you're like
yeah,
asking how should I make another or whatever. Yeah.
yeah,
And it's got to be rough having so much content.
yeah. It's
That's
something.
good. Not even just so. And, and
Yeah,
let me not say it like so much in a bad way. So much is in like it's worth saying, and it needs to be put out there. Those are good. It's good view. I mean, it's good stuff. And
yeah,
I understand you have to get views, you have to get likes, but it's just genuinely. That's genuinely good content,
yeah.
which I'm glad you brought up because it leads me to my the next question that I was going to ask you, which is how do you keep your content real and raw without feeling it like you're chasing trends or falling into. We all know what the typical motorcycle video is, protocol,
Yeah.
this, that, and the third. So how do you stay authentic to yourself, and how have you stayed authentic? Because from what I've seen, from what I've watched, and everybody go watch it, go watch YouTube. It is good. It's just good.
Yeah. Yeah.
My bad. I said trouble.
He said
Two
trouble.
times.
He said trouble twosome. And he was after
Sometimes it's okay to breathe when you're talking.
Yeah.
Hey, of course.
If my
Yeah.
therapist is watching this, I'm trying real hard.
Hey, he said he had to hold it. Hey, I saw he was trying to hold it in too. He was trying to hold it.
We can't.
We can't edit that out. Hey, we can't edit that one out. But man,
My bad. My bad.
to answer. But yeah, man, to answer your question, I don't know, man. I kind of like found my swag, so to say. I found my recipe. I found what works for me. I found what works for my audience, and I just stick to that. I ain't chasing trends, and I'm just being who I am. And my guys are always gonna be who they are on camera, man. We ain't never gonna like I say, we not gonna sugarcoat. We ain't faking it. We ain't doing something just for clicks. We ain't chasing clickbait or none of that, man. It's just what we do on a day-to-day basis, every day, all the time, and it just happens to be fun and entertaining. So I'm fortunate. I'm grateful to be, like I say, not only me, in a sense, entertaining, but I'm around other people that are also entertaining and doing what everybody else is doing out here on these motorcycles. So I don't have I don't go in it. I'm going to a video thinking, oh man, I should do this today. Oh man, I should probably set my camera up over here and get that today. What you see on camera is what we were gonna do regardless. I just happened to turn the camera on. That's it.
So, I guess with all the videos that you put out, you travel to unleash the peace to, and I know you guys did a ride where you helped out. I believe it was a charity event. Do you have any like solo rides you plan on taking that you're thinking about, or
Most of my most of my solo rides, man, they be kind of local. Man, to be honest with you, man, my local solo rides, I probably sometimes get more miles in that day than I will on a road trip throughout the weekend. I bust off on my bike, man, and I end up riding my 500, 750 miles in that day just playing around. But I don't have any solo trips planned right now. I mean, I like riding solo. Don't get me wrong, I love riding solo sometimes, but man, it ain't nothing like getting in a pack with your boys. You know what I'm saying? Everybody link up that morning, talking trash, each riding style, but I prefer to be with my bros, man, every single time. It's just more fun to me.
okay. So
Do
what would
you,
you say? What would you say? is next? Do you have any like collabs or any big projects that you got, brewing up right now?
Not really. Not really, man. I'm trying to keep things as simple as possible. Cause man, I got a busy life. I really do. Half the time I don't have time to edit my videos sometimes. So to try to incorporate other stuff, I'm trying to. I see what other people are doing, and I see how they getting down. I'm like, I might incorporate that. And a lot of times, the people subscribers are telling me like what they would like to see or what they would like for me to do, and I take it into account. I take it into consideration, but I'm one of those people where if I can't do it 100%, I ain't doing it at all. So it's a few things that I'm thinking about, a few things on the table, but I ain't just gonna sit here and say that this is next for me. Or I really don't have any plans of what next, man. I'm just continue doing what I'm doing right now, keeping this recipe going, keeping what I have going flowing because it's beautiful to me and it's something that I love. I cherish it and don't want to ruin my flow right now with trying to add something else to it. But later though, later.
I am going to throw it out there. We did have a few comments praising you for what you said, Ryder Road. She said, she loved what you said. It was real. And then and also Hog and Lanes, thank you for showing up, and showing support. He said it's a great show. So I love the support.
Appreciate you, Rival Road. Appreciate you. Appreciate all y'all. Good, everybody.
That's up.
Sorry. So have you ever had anybody reach out to you, like one of your subscribers, and say, hey, some of the things you said has touched me, or you've helped me in this way, and you wouldn't have expected it?
Yeah, I never expected it at all, man. I've had a few encounters, man, that touched me, and I actually brought me to tears, man. I've had people tell me just how much my channel helped them in life. I have people going through like great stages of depression, people in chemo, and people that just got so many ailments, man, and they'll tell me my channel got them through rough time. And I'm thinking like I'm not viewing it from the way that maybe I'm thinking that this stuff like therapeutic to people, but
right.
It's just I guess it's the fun we have and taking you on a ride, taking you somewhere that you can't physically go anymore, and just having fun doing it. It touches me in a way, man. Like I say, I've cried like on a few occasions when people come up and tell me, man. Like I was in New Orleans. I had two instances in New Orleans, man. My guy Kevin, he came from Pennsylvania, and he rode like almost 1,100 miles, man. 1,100 miles just to see me. And man, I like stuff like that to touch me, man. It's so amazing to think that somebody would think that much of me and what I'm doing to ride that far, just to lay eyes on me and have a conversation. That I'm grateful for stuff like that, man. And another
I'll have to. Oh, go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
I was about to say another situation that was it all happened in New Orleans, man. My guy Rob, he told me about his brother Bunky, his uncle Bunky. He was dealing with dementia and Alzheimer's, but he loves to sit and watch my channel. He remembers who I am, and he knows my phrase "Aya." It's stuff like that, man. It's just it touches me in a way, man, that I really can't explain. I never imagined my channel having this type of effect on people. Honestly, I did not. But man, I love it. I'm about to get.
That's great.
I'm about to start tearing up now just thinking about it, man.
Well, I have to tell you, and I wish I didn't know it at the time, but when I lost my leg after in a motorcycle accident, somebody pulled out in front of me. They weren't paying attention, came down the wrong side of the highway, took my right leg off. When I was sitting in the hospital bed, there was certain individuals that I watched, certain people that, and I've never told them or reached out, but there's like your channel that definitely people watch, and I'm not speaking for me because I can't say that, but there are people that are going to be out there that are going to get hurt. There are going to be people that need stuff like you. They need people to be out there teaching them, showing them, giving them that breath of fresh air, and showing them the world. Because sometimes you're not going to have the support. You're not going to have the people that can be there to take you out. And sometimes, I'll be honest with you, when I went through physical therapy, not trying to toot a horn, but maybe being a Marine helped. There was guys that just were much healthier than me, gave up on themselves. Much healthier. And what I mean by that is you got guys that have both legs that can do more than enough, but has somewhere along the line fallen off and given up and said, "Oh, I can't." And that's frustrating. But so you have to know, man. Just you have to know that there are people out there watching you, and I know you know. So I don't know why I'm telling you this, but because you just said it. But there are definitely people that aspire. They appreciate what you're doing.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that we had the opportunity to do this and give somebody their flowers that deserves it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. And man, I appreciate it. If I appreciate each and every person who walks up to me, man, and just to speak, say, hey, but I really appreciate people that come and tell me like how I affect them, how I affect their lives, and how I change their lives in a positive way. So if you ever near in an area where I am, man, please don't hesitate to come and tell me that. Please don't, because I want to hear that story. I want to hear how my channel makes you feel good. You know what I mean? I love that stuff. So don't ever hesitate to come and tell me.
So you feel like you carry a responsibility now, or not just to entertain people, to represent something bigger than yourself.
Right. I do, and it hit me after New Orleans. And that's when it really it grabbed me and said, man, look, you got something here. You really got something here. People looking at you in a way that you don't look at yourself. And so, and it's I've had, and I mean, we joke about this a lot. We joke about it a lot, but we talk about like trouble to celebrity, trouble to star. And I always tell people, I'm not a star. I'm not a celebrity. I'm not a star. I am the average person. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a normal person. But I didn't get it. People were trying to say until recently, they don't mean like you somebody some celebrity, some big shot or nothing like that, but you have to look at it like at you as a positive force. You have to look at it like how the people actually viewing you. They're not saying you're a big shot or you're a celebrity, but to have that effect on people, to be able to reach out to people without physically touching them, that makes you a star. That makes you what you don't want to be, what you don't think you are. So I'm starting to embrace it a little bit because, like I said, I'm the most humble person you'll ever come across, and I'm gonna keep it that way to the day I go in the grave. But I'm starting to embrace it, man. I'm starting to see what other people see in a sense, without saying that I'm a celebrity, because I'm not.
Right. There's still a way to be humble about
it.
You're still very much doing it. Absolutely. Yeah.
So I would say because that was very motivational. If you had to tell the next wave of motorcycle enthusiasts, because I'm pretty sure someone's probably going to run across this in the future, or they're watching it now, and they just want to just learn more about motorcycle culture, and if it's something for them, what advice would you give them if they were thinking about jumping into and riding bikes in general, or joining the MC? What would be your spiel to them?
I guess I'll approach that in two different ways. If it's somebody that just want to get out and ride, I'll tell them just straight up do that. Get out, ride your motorcycle. As time comes, you'll learn this and that and the third. And just go have fun and enjoy it. Because I got a lot of people that actually tell me, like, I inspired them to go buy a motorcycle. They don't plan on joining a club or, doing that type deal stuff, but they just want to ride a motorcycle and see the world through the lens that I've been portraying. And so I tell you just like that. You want to ride your motorcycle? Go ride your motorcycle. You'll learn the back end on the back end. But if you want to join an MC, the first thing I tell you to do, man, is go out to your local bike event. See all the clubs that's out there. Pay attention. Pay real close attention to how they move and the type of bikes they ride, the people they associate with. Pay attention to that. Pay close attention. And man, just take your time with it. Take your time. Do you some research. You find a club that you feel like that may be interesting to you. Just simply walk up to them and express your interest. They not gonna bite your head off. They might tell you to piss off. You know, it just depends on who you talking.
You.
Just be who you are. Once you be
Right.
you be who you are, and you'll find your way. You know, because if you go up to that club being fake or trying to portray somebody that you're not, they gonna shortly find out that
Somebody's gonna pull your card.
You see what I'm saying? They gonna find out that you're not that guy, and then
Right.
now you got a problem, and it can go that way. So I just be your authentic self, no matter what. So and have your courage. You know what I'm saying? Build your courage up. Walk up to these people and express your interest, and that's it, man. And let it go from there.
Right.
And on the back end of that too, get with some old heads.
Right. That part.
Get with some old heads.
Learn. I tell you what. Learn.
Yeah,
Please learn.
learn.
Learn your city history. Learn your state history. Learn your club's history. Learn that club's history. Learn the club over there's history. Learn
Everything.
what you can possibly learn.
Yeah.
Because it's not gonna hurt you. I promise you, it's not gonna hurt
It's
you.
not. It's not. And I'm glad you brought that up. And then we started talking about the old heads, man. There was a post today on Facebook, and it was talking about the evolution of the motorcycle set. Basically saying that it's not gonna stay the same. It can't possibly stay the same, because once it stays the same or it stops growing, then it's gonna eventually die out. You can't get new blood. What keeps it rolling.
Right.
And so that's what we was talking about, bridging the gap between the old heads and the youngsters. So the old heads have to embrace the youngsters and understand that the youngsters are not old, have old head brains, and the youngsters have to respect the old. Respect your OG.
And it's okay. It's okay to pay homage to the old heads, the graybeards. It's okay to go sit with them and talk to them and show them that you love this as much as they love this thing. Because I do feel like some of these old cats don't necessarily think that we love it, or you might love it in a certain way, or you might be, and they're not far from the truth, believing that some guys do just want it for spotlights or for some type of, they want to put that patch on, and they feel some type of way when they have it on. So it does. But those old guys are the ones that paved the way. They're the ones that put in the miles and road and especially if you're in a club that your patch has history and it's respected, then there's a lot of people that died for those things.
Exactly.
It's okay to show respect. It's not all. You don't always have to be a badass and try to act hard, and it's more. There's a lot more to this than that.
I tell you, man. I'll tell you another thing, man. Because I'm around a lot of people, a lot of old heads, a lot of youngsters. I have fun and I joke a lot on my channel, but man, I sit around wise counsels all the time. And for the people that don't know what a wise counsel is, it's a group of men or women, because a lot of women have knowledge too. It's that group that you go to, that you sit down at that round table with, and you trying to figure out some things. And sometimes, bro, I don't ask a question. I just sit and listen and soak up game. So I'm around my wise counsel all the time, man, all the time. And it's another thing too, man. We was talking about bridging the gap, man. Just trying to bridge this gap between the older and the younger generation. Because, like you say, it's a lot of people get in the game for the wrong thing. A lot of people, they put that patch on their back and they just trying to get women. They trying to portray to be that tough guy. And it's like I said, it's enough tough guys in the MC world, man. It's enough of them. It's plenty of them. So when you see me, I'm the guy with the smile on his face, laughing. I'm joking. I'm not gonna pretend like I'm a tough guy, because I ain't him. That's not me. That's not how I get out. So back to the original thing. If you wanna get on a motorcycle and ride a motorcycle, do just that. Get a motorcycle and ride your motorcycle. You're gonna learn your way as you go. If you want to join MC, do your research. Take your time, tiptoe. Put your
the three P's.
Yes, sir.
Protection.
Yes, sir.
Protection. And party.
Yeah. Right. Yes,
and that's unfortunate, but that's what a lot of cats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what they're looking for, and they get you go in for the wrong reason. It's easy to get in for the wrong reason.
Yeah, it absolutely is. And it was cool. So when I was little, man, I've just always been around. Not always been around, but like our next door neighbor when I grew up he was a band. His dad and my dad had the same first name, Mr. Walter, and I saw the Banditos riding around. I hung out with other clubs. I don't know why keep saying their name on here. I forget we're live, I thought. But I hung out with other clubs when I got out of the Marine Corps in North Carolina. I hung out with U.S. military vets. I got to experience what this whole thing was when I remember internet. I first realized what the internet was, checking out and then what's your local motorcycle clubs, and just all of this, doing all of this learning, just taking stuff in, and then you learn what's real, you learn what's fake, then you get involved in it, and then you really, once you're involved in this world, it's just a whole different deck of cards. Everything you think you know is not necessarily the truth. Nah. And then a lot of what you find out isn't. You wish you didn't find out. But that's no here or there.
Yes, I wish I did. I did know that.
Yeah. Let's move on a little bit. I know what kind of gear you're riding with, and what do you suggest anything on your channel? Like, do you have any certain brand that you rock with?
Nah, man. Hell, half the time I don't even wear gloves, man.
Same.
I'm more of the man. Have fun and ride your ride. There's a lot of people gonna tell you.
Ride your ride.
A lot of people gonna tell you, man, what you should and shouldn't do, and rightfully so. If a lot of people that been around the game for a long time and done seen a lot, they've been around a lot. So, man, I got on jeans, I got on my cowboy boots, a long sleeve shirt, and half the time no gloves. But I'm always have my modular helmet on because I have a full face helmet. I don't too much do the little pot lids anymore. I will every now and then, but I gotta have my modular on, man. That's just me. And when I'm on the freeway, it's always closed unless I'm trying to open it up and do something. But if I'm riding, I always got my helmet closed. But man, ride your ride. Do whatever comfortable for you, whatever works for you, do that. I ain't gonna tell you you should go buy this and have that on.
I agree with you. I think you should, because if you feel comfortable, you're gonna ride it. You'll ride all right.
Yeah. As long as you.
There's only two types of people: people that fail and people that ain't failed yet.
You see what I'm saying?
Hey, you gotta figure it out.
Yeah, figure it out. That's it. You do what works for you.
It's good that you talked about here because up here in Connecticut, it's not required to wear a helmet. And I will say the fact that you even don't know how your helmet is always closed and whatnot, I think what people would take from that is the safety factor behind it. And I can't tell you how many times I've gone on to our page that we have for Connecticut and you hear about it, someone that went down or someone wasn't wearing, or even the news, motorcyclist wasn't even wearing a helmet or anything like that. I feel like people need to take your safety serious. Like this hobby of ours is definitely not fun to play around with. Anytime you sit on that bike and you hit that road, you always run a chance. You're running a gamble, really.
Yeah.
But if you're gonna do it, yes, be comfortable, but also be safe about it. You know what I mean? Obviously, there's a time sometimes I don't always wear gloves. I've had times I rode without gloves. But I at least keep 2 or 3 pairs on my bike for the most part. I'm wearing something but gear is definitely important. So I advocate for that. Like you said, you ride your own ride, and I'm pretty sure Cutoff rides his own ride. And for me, I like wearing gear. I don't bash anybody. But if you're gonna sit here and have a helmet on your bike while you're riding, I feel like it's kind of pointless because if I've seen people do that here where the helmet's right there hanging off the bike, and it's just like, I mean, what purpose is that serving right now? You spent $300 on a helmet where they have like the most expensive helmet, carbon fiber helmet ever, and it's like you ain't even utilizing it for what it's for. So I would say definitely wear your gear out there if you're on the road, man.
Yeah, man, actually crazy story, man. Well, not too crazy, but that's what we're talking about, like no helmet states. Me and Skeeter, we went to Daytona, and of course we stayed in St. Augustine, which is like an hour from Daytona. So we rode out. We rode the interstate all the way down to Daytona without helmets on. But as soon as we hit the coastline, we took them off.
Yeah.
We took them
I
off.
mean, it is nice riding around a
Yeah,
little bit.
yeah.
Especially, but when you're in controlled areas.
Yeah.
The controlled chaos, it's okay.
Yeah.
Because I'd be the first one alive to say. So when we used to come to Columbia or Columbus in Georgia, where you're at, there's a two bridges or one bridge, and then there's a big Motel 6 right there on the corner. And we used to stay there. That's where we would stay. Was at that Motel 6. It's like 15 stories high or something, maybe 10. But it's pretty big. It's one of the bigger buildings there. And we would ride from there to the clubhouse, which is 2 blocks away.
Yeah.
We wouldn't wear helmets.
Yeah.
Because 2 blocks. And at that time, you didn't drink a little bit.
Yeah. Like that.
Liquid
Hey,
courage,
a lot of logic goes out of the window.
Yeah, that part. Well, we've been doing this for an hour now. Is there, you got any more questions, Shao Will? Is there anything that you, anything you want to tell anybody or anything you want to plug in? You got anything going on?
So, well, as you guys see at the bottom of the screen, my appreciation for you guys actually tuning in and showing us love. We have code 25% off for First MFG. Go to their site, use the code ShyWill_live, and you get 25% off. And also, I didn't put it, you get 51% site off anything site like if it's it'll show up there. I can't remember. But you'll see it if it's one of their collectible items that they have on there. Also, I do have I'm looking at the emails too. The comments coming in. I also have the 15% off for Eagle Lights. They have gear there. Check it out. They got performance items, air filters. They have headlights, lights for your tour pack. Those are actually the headlight unit that I have on my bike, Mystique. If you ever watch my videos, you will see they're very bright. Trust me, I've tested the back roads of Oklahoma. So, check that out. And I just want to say thank you to Trouble2Times for actually taking the time out of his day and spending some time with us here on Left Lane Chronicles.
Yeah, man. I appreciate y'all having me, man.
To Troubles, there's anything that you want to add, or you got anything before I do our conclusion?
Oh yeah, man. Hey, look, man. Thank y'all. I just want to say thank y'all for this opportunity. Thank y'all for giving me this platform and telling people and showing people that something that they may not know. Telling people something they may not get from my usual videos, man. Because stuff like forums like this actually help to open the envelope for people, man. It's a lot of things, a lot of questions that people may be afraid to ask that, that can be told on a platform like this right here. So, man, I appreciate y'all giving me the opportunity for my first podcast, man. And I ain't gonna lie, I was nervous. I was so nervous. Man, I don't even know how to, I don't know what I'm supposed to say. And, but I appreciate y'all, man. I really do. I really appreciate y'all.
All right, that's a wrap for another ride through the Left Lane.
I just want to. I'm gonna have to get out there so we can slow.
Come on with it, man. Come on with it, man. Hey, look, I done gave you my secret. Now, look, hey, you just about to go out there random red lights.
Hey, I've been watching Robert. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I literally watch the videos and I go out and play behind the screen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I ain't perfect just yet. I don't think you could ever be perfect.
Yeah.
I'm getting there.
Okay.
Right on.
Hey, look, before we go, hold on. So you gonna have this video to your channel when tonight?
As soon as we hit stop, it's gonna be posted.
It's gonna be posted. So, man, for everybody, I'm sorry I couldn't get with you. Hold on. Sorry I couldn't get with y'all. I couldn't see y'all. I couldn't see y'all, man, because I'm trying to look at the man. There's a lot of people that saying stuff on it. I couldn't see it, so the way I got it set up. But hey, y'all go and y'all go to his channel. And y'all can see the actual video up there. You can see the full video right there.
That's a conclusion. That's a wrap for another ride through the Left Lane, where the stories are raw, the voices are real, and the legacy rides on. Big salute to Trouble 2 Times for bringing that unfiltered heat straight from the throttle to the mic. His story reminds us that culture ain't about pretending. It's about showing up, staying true. If you felt this episode, drop a comment, a share it with your crew, subscribe button. Let's keep moving. Let's keep rolling. Because in this lane, it's not about how fast you go. It's about how far you've come. Every mile's a memory. Every voice is a legacy. This Chronicles. Y'all stay dangerous.
Yes, sir.
Until next
And
time.
remember, keep them twos down.
Yes, sir.
And as my boy down there say, Aya.
Aya. Aya.
Right on.
Yes, sir, man. Hey, yeah, look here, man. I know y'all see me. Y'all see me now. I'm try to do a little recap, man, and try to answer some of these questions
All right.
I see.
Let's pull this shot of damn real quick.
All right, look, I'm still on live. Look, hold on. I'm gonna try to get some of y'all. Y'all good? Do you think? I just want to.
My live just ended.
Okay.
Yeah, I got you, Trouble. I pulled up on my computer. I'm watching your live.
Oh, you are? Okay, good deal.
Yeah, I see. You got a lot of questions.
Yeah, I see, man. I'm finna go back and scroll, man, and see.
You could have read those questions and answered.
Well, it's not. So it's not really. I don't think it's questions like for the thing. It's like just talking.
Yeah, just talking. And then I didn't have my cause I wanted them to see y'all talking, and see what y'all was saying and all. So I didn't have it facing towards me. But I'm seeing if anybody got any questions. I just see everybody saying what's up though. Yeah, man, what's up?
So you feel good? Is that okay?
Oh yeah. That was dope, man. That was dope. I dig it.
And once again, I know for a fact, go ahead and edit because this thing's actually.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. Encryption wasn't on our live, on your video. Let me go ahead and start.
Yeah, I don't know why I keep doing that.
Yeah.
It's okay though, because you can just change it now.
Yeah, I'm doing right.
Hey, I just want to say, hey man, appreciate y'all sticking in this long. I know what is 63 minutes. Y'all still in here, man. I didn't see the number dip too much. I want to go check it. So man, I appreciate y'all sticking in here with me. Hope learn a little something about me, and hope y'all had fun. Hold on, I'm just trying to read these messages, man. What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? What y'all doing? What y'all drinking on tonight? Y'all drinking? I know y'all drinking while y'all watching them. He said fat, black, and paying tax. Hey, that Big Ro saying right there, man. That Big Ro. Hey, Big Ro. He said he got to get him a shirt. Fat, black, and paying tax. No titty belt.
Hold on, put that in there right quick.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. For sure.
I had to set up.
Post. I'm about to share the link on Facebook. I'll copy it and post it now.
Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna try to
Dope.
make sure I share it with everybody, man, so y'all can go back and look at the full thing. Y'all can see it. So
Yeah, you should be able to go and grab it now once it's up there.
Hey, my sister crazy. She thought she had both of them up. She got to have mine up. Every one of them.
Hey, sis said I ain't missing
Yeah, I
not
ain't
one
missing
thing.
nothing. Ain't missing nothing, man.
Sorry about the technical difficulty.
Oh man, it's all good, man. It's all good.
Technology is definitely can mess you up sometimes.
We're learning, but hey, when we start doing this shit in person again,
Yeah.
when we actually get like everything involved, so we can do it in person, you'll have to come back through.
Oh, for sure.
And we'll do it all over again.
For sure.
Because I think it'll be dope.
For
Or
sure.
we'll have to, we have to get together too when we're out and about, rolling around. Sorry, hold on a second. Share, copy, link.
Hey man, I appreciate y'all, man.
Man, everybody like I was telling you, everybody deserves to let themselves be heard, let their voice be heard.
Yeah.
Because there's too much negativity out there. So I'd rather have someone that can actually come and bring something positive to this community that we all love to be in, because there's no point in being living like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Me being a solo rider, I ride solo. Sometimes I ride within a group. I know for a fact that I've been around like MCs and not everyone's bad. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you have a few bad seeds in there.
Yeah.
It's just like on service. Not every, like people label Marines as in a bad way, whether it was babies, whatever. Not not everybody that is mentor is a bad seed. You
Right.
actually have some good ones. You know, so no matter what profession you're in, you have to always, you know what I'm saying, be, you know, a stand-up citizen, stand-up role model for that. So anytime you step out, and I just like cut off all how, you know, you guys that actually wear your patches and stuff like that, no matter what you do when you out there, one slip up, you just fucked everyone else.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when you go out there and you put good out there, then good comes back to you. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Well, there's a way to go about this thing. When you have to walk with a swagger, you have to walk with knowing you have a nation behind you. And a lot of these cats, man, when they talk and the way they act, you know, you can tell that they don't take that into consideration, or they take it into consideration and take advantage of that situation. Because I handle myself as you knew that at any moment you have this giant behind you, but with that comes a responsibility of saying, okay, well, and let me humble myself in these situations. It's just like guys get mad about washing bikes or sweeping floors or pouring drinks behind bars or taking out garbage. All that ego that you have that says, oh, I can't do this because I'm a man, is that allows you to do that is what's going to keep you alive when you're in that bar and you got people that are going to pull out guns or people that will do bad things, or you're in a situation where this can go real left or this can go real right, real quick. And all you have to do is just fucking remember what you were taught. Remember being a man. Remember the small ethics and the manhood that this thing taught you. If you walk up, no matter what kind of situation you're in, you walk up to somebody, shake their hand, look them in the eye, and say, "Oh, this is who I am." Like for me, I would have been, "Hey, I'm cut off with chosen few, Birmingham, Alabama, treasure, blah blah blah, this, that, and the third." Like there's a whole introduction I take correctly because I don't want you to copy me. I just you know what I'm saying. Like there's a way of going about this,
right? And
you have to. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm rambling. I'm sorry. I need to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Y'all gonna be on here for a second?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Hey, can y'all still see me on my live? Man, my screen went black. Can y'all still see me? Can y'all still see me? I need to know, can y'all still see me? Because I can't see myself. Okay. You said yes. Okay, good deal. Yeah, my bro Logic had called me, man. I was cut it off.
I see him chime in.
I'm man. I'm gonna hit you back. Everybody they say they still can see me though. Good deal. Hey, I'm trying to go back, man, and read some of y'all comment, man. Y'all don't trying to be. Hey, Steph, if you still on here, man, hey, let me know. Let me know when you want to come to the tomb, man. It's always a good time at the tomb. It ain't nothing to open the doors up, baby. Yeah, I'm trying to scroll up, man, and see it.
We gotta try a big ride for everybody.
Yeah. Well, actually, we're having our anniversary, man. Our anniversary is in October. October 17th, October 18th. So.
Why everybody doing those at these dates?
Yeah.
my daughter is like 18.
Is it?
And he got thing he's doing on the 18th. So I might be in Hawaii with him.
Okay.
So
yeah.
I was like, dang, everybody doing it. Everybody doing it on that. I'm doing my daughter's thing a little early because she goes with her mom on the weekend.
Okay. Oh yeah, for sure. Man, I wish I could see what I'm looking at. Hold on. I can't see myself. I can't see what y'all looking at.
All right.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, young Grasshopper? You say great interview, bro. Hey, man, what's up with you? I know y'all over there watching. How many TVs you got it on?
He said, how many TV you got on?
Yeah. I got it on the TV, the phone.
That Logic. He I guess he hopped in late, but he put a comment right at the end. But it's all good.
He said he gonna rewatch it.
I think he's in Texas. I don't know. Maybe that's why he's like a. Which I mean, right now I'm still an hour. It's 8:00 now for me.
Oh no, it's what 9:17 right now.
Yeah, we all hour.
That right, Andre. Going down like a boat with a hole in it, baby. So he got it on 3 channels. I got it on 3 devices, man. That was up, right?
And you know what's crazy? I was just down in Georgia Friday. I got to Georgia Friday night. Friday morning, like 2:40 in the morning. And then went to Sensei's birthday.
Yeah. Happy birthday to my dog
party.
Sensei, man.
Yep, with his party Saturday. And I was mad because I had to do a turn and burn. I had to go down. I didn't ride. I drove because the weather was fucking bad.
Yeah.
But I drove down. Got to see him. I wanted to stay longer, but I had to rush back up here so I can meet up with somebody that we had set up a meeting with.
Yeah.
So I was like, man, I already told him I was gonna show up. So I'm like, I'll make sure I make it there. 14 hours.
Yeah.
So I was like, look, I'm making. I don't care. I gotta keep my word. I told you I'll be there.
Yeah, you gotta be a man of
So
your
let me
word.
ask you, now that we're not recording this anymore.
Nah, my people can't see you though. My people can't see me now.
If you don't want to answer, you can just tell me fuck off. But
Yeah.
so now that, like, how did you find Pharaoh's? Like, how did that whole
My uncle, he was he was a member.
Well, I know you said like you found, but so let me ask this question. Was that more or less the only club that you knew about when you started?
No. I knew about a whole bunch of clubs, but
okay.
I was never shopping. I was never shopping because I didn't have a motorcycle at the time.
I got you. I just didn't know if like you ever thought I didn't. That's why I didn't being recording or being online. I just didn't want to ask like if you ever thought about other people.
Nah.
You know, some folks they try to club hop, I suppose you could say.
Yeah, for sure. So I knew if I did it, I was gonna do it the right way. And I mean, because everybody goes in with the intention of this is my final home. You know, this is where I'll be. You know, but
that forever patch.
Work out. Yeah. So I went in with that. Actually, man, I went in with that mindset, but I knew I was gonna be where he was.
Right.
You know what I mean? And
I hear that.
He's like a father to me, man. You know what I'm saying? I learned a lot from him, just like in life general. And so, man, if I was gonna learn the game from anybody, it would have been him.
So because I don't know a lot about that club, and I do consider myself a student of this whole thing of ours. Right. And I know that you're on live because I'm watching you on the other screen. Yeah. So without saying too much, to get you intro, like, what can you tell me about your club? Like, what is Pharaoh's MC? Pharaoh Souls
MC.
Yeah.
Hey man, it's just group of good guys that's bound together by MCing, man. And chill. That's the bottom line right there. Everything else we do is just extra. We bound together by ride motorcycle, man, and charitable works. That's it. And that's what we stand on. I can say this, we do live by this recipe of ride your with your brothers. as long as you're doing those two things, man.
How can you fuck up if you're doing those two things?
Yeah, it ain't no way you can. No, that's the recipe, baby.
Hey y'all. I'm about to take a photo right quick.
Oh, you got it?
Right on.
Hold on, wait for Pete. There you go. There you go.
I wasn't trying to get you a aha moment. I was curious because I genuinely, when I tell you I love this thing, like he probably gets tired of it, but I'm a wealth of knowledge. I don't want to when it comes to this motorcycle thing because I genuinely fucking love it.
Yeah, for sure.
And I know, and it gets me in trouble sometimes because I remember you'll be in these group chats and people be talking about. You're like, nah, that's not true. This is the year. This is how when you know all those things, it almost keeps you out of arguments because like I'm not going to entertain you. Yeah. Because I know the truth.
Right.
But I was just curious because I think that's cool.
For sure.
I enjoy learning the new clubs.
Yeah.
I think that's neat.
Hey, Andre, what you know about that soul speed, man? What you know about soul speed?
Is it if I'm allowed to ask, I guess I can ask whatever I want to ask. I don't want to keep asking.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
Is it all black or is it mixed?
No, we got every race you can think of in that club. A lot of people think we are all black just because of what they see, but man, we got white people in the club. We got we got some mixed guys. We got some Mexicans.
This is very much a what I'm about to say is ruffle feathers. That's why I don't say this kind of shit on when I'm live. But I thought, if I'm allowed to fight with my brother, and we can die in a different country for people's rights here in America, and he's black and I'm white, and we're good enough to die for you in another country, but we're not good enough to ride side by side and wear the same patch in this country, I have a fucking problem.
Yeah, that's right.
And that goes for whether you're the Dragons or the Outcast or whoever you might think you want to be.
Yeah.
If you're a one race club, the Outlaw, anybody, I could, one of these days we'll get on here, I'll tell you my resume.
Yeah.
But if you believe that you can ride your ride and you're allowed to do it because you have a patch on your back and because of the color of your skin, I don't want to be your fucking friend. If you can't ride with somebody because they're black, I don't want to be your friend. If you can't ride with somebody because they're Iranian, I don't want to be your fucking friend. You know what I'm saying? I believe that. I believe that if like this, and the history of it all is different. You know, whether different clubs, but that's kind of what I told him. And I don't preach chosen few, but that's the reason the club that found me, I joined because of their beliefs, whether you're white, black, green, or fucking purple red polka dots. As long as you can ride your bike and you're an upstanding man and you stand on what you believe in, then I guess the rest doesn't really matter.
It don't matter. Yeah, you're rightfully so. You got a right to feel the way you feel about that. For sure. Hey, the next Funky Friday is in August. I don't think we have a date just yet. Yeah. Somebody else just asked me. Yeah. The Funky Friday gonna be in August, man. We don't have a date set just yet though. But man, as soon as we get the date set, I'm gonna let y'all know.
See, August, I could probably use them.
Yeah. And these next few months, man, they be pretty busy for them.
Yeah, because I gotta, but not this weekend. No, shoot. Next weekend. Next weekend's right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Oh, man.
Next weekend.
No.
Next weekend's not the 20th. Next weekend's the 14th.
All right.
No, the 14th would be this weekend. Right?
Yeah, because today's Monday. Yeah, 14th would be Saturday. Was that
next weekend?
Yeah, next weekend.
So now I was thinking because I got the Canada trip. It's fast.
What part
so we're going to Canada? Probably just Niagara. I'm supposed to be riding up there with Yab. Okay. So if anything, I might try to talk her into let's go to Toronto just so we can go see it. I don't know if she had that in the plans already. But she invited me. I don't know if Toronto in the plans, but I mean, right there, maybe like an hour, like a minutes to an hour from Niagara.
Yeah.
I think depending on the time we get there, if it's like a little earlier in the day, probably just say, hey, let's go see it before we. Yeah. Why not? Sure. I'm spontaneous as hell. So you ride with me, I'm like, yo, you want to?
Hey, pop up and just go.
So I feel like plans suck sometimes because you make a plan for something. A lot of times stuff always go wrong. But I know it's like if I just get out and go, you can never be mad.
No.
This is what used to happen to us is when you talk about the ride, there's 35 people ready to rock and roll.
By the time to go on the ride, 5 people.
Yeah, 5. And it's the same 5 that it always is.
Yeah, same 5 it always is. All right, still, man, you be good, bro.
And that's why I'm always so with my rides. If you look at a lot of my videos, you see a lot of times you'll see me with some people sometimes, but then most of my ride, like the Newburgh one is solo, the one going to Oklahoma was solo, the one coming back solo. I was actually stayed at Cutoff on place. There's not too many times like I'm in like a big group because of that. Nobody ever want to take the trip, especially going across the state lines. There's always an excuse.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Hey, Andre, I think you said, if I go back up, you said you're in South Carolina, man. Part of South Carolina. Marion, South Carolina. Okay. Hey, man, I'm gonna have to holler at you, man. I'm gonna have to holler at you.
I probably should have asked.
Matter of fact, you know what?
I was live with you.
We were at our party, man. You were at the very last party in Columbus.
Yep.
You were at the yeah. Why did I not know that?
Yeah, I was there.
You damn sure were there.
Yeah,
Because we're all there. The guy, and so this is why I remember that, which is crazy. The guy that's a Green Beret is the one that he's like, you know who he is because he was at the last party.
Yeah.
G-Code. Like you saw, but see, I did not. I wasn't like talking and hanging out with fucking people.
Yeah.
And we had a bunch of fucking other drama going on.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Already knowing. Yeah.
Damn, that's wild. I didn't know that. Old Tar Baby out there hanging out with us. Fucking throwing ones and twos.
All right.
You probably saw him on that motherfucking ladder.
hey, I hurt myself though. Man, I ain't hurt myself.
Good time, my friend.
Yeah, I had a good time, man.
I should ask what was live. I'll think about it. I don't know why it didn't cross my mind to ask her, but do you plan on like setting up like rides, like you know how like Q has the Unleash the Peace, Traveling Tall had his Run to the Hills, I want to say this past weekend, and Kelly B started his fellowship ride. Do you think you'll be doing something like that in the future?
Man, I actually had people to told me, man, they were like, hey man, it's your turn. It's your time. But and man, I actually had a DQs on the phone, man, almost 2 hours the other day. And I was like, man, just watching him behind the scenes and how much goes into setting something up like that. I don't think I can do it, bro.
You
I ain't gonna lie. I don't think I can deal with it, bro. And hell, just planning our anniversary party is enough for me. And hell, it's a group of us doing it together. You know what I mean? And two, I know they would help. I got people that would help me, true enough. But I don't know. I thought about it. Don't get me wrong. I thought about it because I put some thought into it and see like, hey, what would the people like, or what can I take them to? Or, I thought about it. So don't count it completely out, man. But right now, my mental capacity, I can't handle it, man. I can't handle it.
Hopefully one day I can get GQ on here because that'd be great. Only because I started watching it. Like honestly, I want to say the first video I started watching was Kelly B, and then from there I ran into GQ's video and whatnot. And his video, I first one I seen, it wasn't when he went to Canada. I forgot which one it was, but I watched pretty much all, and I was like, yo, you know what? I gotta get out there. You know what I'm saying? Ride. You know what I mean? And that alone motivated me to keep going. Then I started watching, you know, like Traveling Tall and Sensei, and then eventually, then your video started, and I started watching all your stuff. And what people don't realize is like a lot of what gains your interest is because I'm still learning. I'm still new into the YouTuber. I literally just started posting on YouTube. I want to say in March. That's of this year, and I'm still learning. Like Gab and them, they're giving me like good advice, and they're mentoring me as well. And I was even, you know, appreciative that she even put me in a group with a few of the you know creators. Like they'll tell me like, oh yeah, you can do this. You know, you can try this. You know, do it a little bit different, or you know. So one thing I will say is it is a great community to be a part of. Most likely, it's a great community to be a part of, and especially like learning from a lot of these, you know, y'all veterans. So to even have y'all come up here and even just take the time to even chop it up with us and let the world know, like, yo, this is me. You know what I'm saying? So they can see, you know, you guys outside of the camera for your channels. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times they, like you said, they see you and they're like, oh, you know, how you get them to say that? Yeah. I mean, I don't know why anybody would even say that. That just sounds off.
Bro, I swear.
It's like.
It's like how you get them to say that?
I'm not a puppet master. You know.
Hey, people make it seem like, hey, I'm standing there with the camera. Hey, man, you stand here. You hold that bill like this, and man, that's bro. I'm exactly how it goes. The scene will already be set. I just slowly walk up with my camera like this right here, and turn it on, and I'm like this right here, and man, that's it. What you see is what was already going on.
And I can contest to like you said, you're not showing things different than everyday stuff because I done seen, show the inside of the tomb. I done seen one of your recent videos where they all sitting in the back and y'all had, I want to say it was one of y'all prospects was there. And I said something to him, he just sat there, he didn't respond and stuff. And so it's like, yeah, hey, that's as real as it's gonna get.
Yeah,
it ain't
yeah.
like he was talking, oh yeah, we gonna make you just be quiet because
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like it's genuine and it's not, it don't feel staged. Obviously it's not, and that's what I love about it. So and like with GQ's, his is just
Wow, man.
amazing as
Yeah,
well.
yeah,
Like
it's-
you can't fake that.
Yeah.
So I look at everybody's like how everybody see things and how y'all see in the world and y'all perspectives, and and how y'all edit y'all videos. So like I said, I'm a young YouTuber in the game. You know what I'm saying? Starting out this year,
Yeah.
and I think the first person to subscribe to my channel, no lie, was Kelly B.
Yeah.
The first person, because I was talking to him first, and I was like, yeah, I'm trying to do this, I'll get out there and do the YouTube thing, and I would ask him like, hey, like what camera should I get, what should I do with this,
Yeah.
and believe it or not, not one time was he just like he never like shrugged me off. He'd be like, oh, you can do this,
Yeah.
and he's one of them proud dads that just watching you flourish,
Yeah.
and he'd be like he would comment on it and be like,
Yeah.
hey, this is good, whatever. And it's like hearing that from someone that you watch and you see, like they're like helping and mentor you here and there, like even like getting this in, and I'm grateful for it.
Yeah.
I know you said you was honored to do this. Now we are grateful to have you on and like actually show people like it's not a facade. Like he's this is him. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then you gave them, the real, everything you said is something that they're gonna cherish, they're gonna live with, and it's gonna help them grow, no matter whether they know you or not. But for them to hear those words, motivating them to keep going.
Oh, yeah. So,
You know what I'm saying? So
That's what I'm
that's
here
what this
for,
is
man.
really about. Maybe let everybody hear it.
Yeah. For
So,
sure.
and people don't know it, but this was actually Cutoff's idea to start a podcast.
Yeah.
He's the mastermind behind it. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
I just trusted in my brother. And
When I lost my leg, man. I lost my leg. I was sitting in the hospital. And I said, there's so many people that have these YouTube channels that, and at the time I didn't. I guess because Shawu does this, the moto vlogging, like the traveling thing. I really didn't see that. It was like people talking about politics or people talking about like biker news or people talking about, just shit, I guess. I don't know. And then COVID had happened kind of. So I got out of the Marine Corps in 2000. When did we get out? 2016? Yeah. So
I got it too.
Oh, yeah. Fucking. Anyways. Almost got out in 2016, goddammit. And the motorcycle thing was like all I thought I wanted. I got out in North Carolina. One of the first clubs that were up there was the Pagans. And we were out, so they were inside of Havlik, right where Cherry Point is. There was a bar called Triple B's, beer, bikes, and babes. And I always said if I ever open a bar, that's the name of it. And we always I used to hang out with these guys. I saw how they acted. And I didn't know a lot about it. It's not I didn't like them. I didn't dislike them. They were just their own breed. And I left Alabama. I started working at a funeral home down there. And one of my boys that we were in Havlik, we were there in Cherry Point together, West. He said he started hanging out with Pagans, and he sent me all these news articles. Conan, who was their national president, just went to prison, and like they had started allowing certain people in the club, this, that, and the third. So he said, man, I don't really think those are the kind of folks I wanna hang out with. They believe in certain things that I don't think we can get down with. And my boy Wes is Puerto Rican, but he looks white. He looks like a fucking Viking. He's from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and. We said, well, what about this club called the Mongols? He said, I met these guys at a bar and they seem real cool. He said, let's do some research about these guys. Did their research. There was none really around anywhere we were. I knew who the chosen few were. I knew about interracial clubs. I knew about white clubs. I knew about the black club. This is how ignorant I was. So I'll tell you something real funny. I met two outcasts. They were truck drivers in Troy, Alabama, and I thought I could be an outcast. Oh, I didn't know everything yet.
Yeah.
I said, I want to be an out. I want to be with those guys. We'll go watch the documentary on Amazon Prime. I said, I want to be one of them guys. I believe oh, anybody, we could be any color ride together. Yeah, I'm down. You know, you find the truth. So on and so forth. Yeah. And I was hanging out with a group of individuals, 44s, Devil's Disciples, and I had met U.S. military vet same time, and I had started falling into those just circles of people and hanging out and riding with those guys. And one day, one of them came up to me, and this was not U.S. military vet, this is somebody else, said, hey, so, you know, we understand your father's black. We understand your mom's Italian. And so I know you might say, well, you don't look black. Well, I'm black from the waist down, knees up. But
hey,
he was actually my stepdad.
I appreciate y'all.
But he was a father of one. So, you know, it is what it is. And I've always called him my dad, and he'll always be my dad. But to them, if I would have told these group of white dudes that, yeah, you're right, my dad's not really black, he's just my stepdad, I would have been able to rock and roll with him.
Hey, y'all ask Sure what kind of bike he gonna get.
I have a code of ethics that I believe is stronger than shit like that.
Y'all ask him what kind of bike he gonna get.
I stayed, you know, I just kind of stayed to myself, started hanging out with these veterans, U.S. military vets, realized like that the veteran thing just wasn't my cup of tea. And then Chosen Few just kind of found me. My boy X, we went to Black Ice. We met Black Ice. We sat, Old Sergeant Major, we sat in his house in Columbus, and we, you know, Chosen Few became a thing. There was a group of individuals. I found out that what brotherhood was supposed to be, that, you know, you didn't have to be black or white or all that wild shit didn't matter. You could be, all you had to do was be a man, and you could wear this patch. Right, and I thought that was, you know, I thought that was cool. And so I started traveling all over the place and met everybody. And I
gotta sign off. I gotta go be a dad.
Oh, well, get off this thing, then.
Yeah. Hey, man. Once again, man, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all for having me, man. Whenever y'all want to invite me back, I'm more than happy to come back, man, if I can. So, yeah.
Well, I hope it was good. I hope everything was great.
Oh, man, I enjoyed it. I gotta figure out things. I gotta figure out stuff on my end, man, so I can be entertained too.
Hell yeah. Well, it was good talking to you. I appreciate you coming on, seriously.
Oh, for sure. I got a guy that just said, I guess he heard you talking. He said, I found out a lot of CF member or former military.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Matter of fact, I got a lot of 36.
I think a lot of clubs though have a lot of military, because you're trying to find that camaraderie and brotherhood. It's not, you're trying to find those people.
It's not out here in civilian side. It sucks.
Hey, we'll tell them we'll do it episode 2 soon. They have to just stand by.
Yeah, they gotta stand by. We'll do it again, man, for sure.
I really appreciate you. Thank you.
Yes, sir, man.
We'll try and link up. Maybe we could do a collab. I'll pop down to Georgia. Or I can find us a route or something. In Virginia or something. They got some good highways that way as well. Okay. So eventually, stay tuned, because I'm gonna try to get set up a ride if I can. I've been talking to a buddy of mine who owns a food truck, and he said he'll travel anywhere I want to do the ride at. But I definitely want to try to put something together, get a few you all down. I want to try to do it for like the kids. And if you say come see the bikes and you know, take pictures with them and stuff like that. So if you guys are willing to part of that,
for sure,
more than happy to have you guys part of that and whatnot. So
for sure, yeah.
So if it's not this year, we was planning on trying to do it this year, but if not this year, most likely, I'll get with him so we can plan it for next summer when the weather's nice and we can try to get closer to the beach or something like that, so that way everybody can, you know, enjoy themselves afterwards and whatnot.
All right, let's do it.
But good night, y'all fellas. Go ahead and get some sleep. I got work early in the morning.
I was off today and tomorrow, so hey.
See, you lucky. You know, I don't get my day off until. Hey, look, listen. Turn up. What you? Let's get one more. We'll do one more goodbye shot.
All
right. We'll talk to you later.
I guess I'm gonna do it on my live. Look at it.
Yeah, call me. Something about Washington. Tell them, we're deep up that way.
Yeah.
Anyways, call me down.
I really, really appreciate you. Thank you.
Appreciate y'all. Yes, sir. Hey, man, y'all be good.
All right, y'all. Love.
baby.
Let's see here. I can't even see myself, man. I just wanna hold on here, y'all. Hold on, give me a second. I don't know what happened to my screen. There we go. There we go. We back. We back. I can see myself now. I can see myself. Hey man, look here. Let me tell y'all, man. That was right there. That was a cool little experience. Right there, man. That was my first interview, my first podcast or whatever. And that was dope. That was pretty dope, man. I had a good time, man, and trying to show people another side of me, man, versus what you just see on. I mean, see on my YouTube videos all the time. Cause this is a different platform. It's you know what I'm saying? It's more open. It's more in depth, I think. You know what I'm saying? Versus you actually taking the time to somebody asking you a question, because it's something that I might not think about putting out on my video. So if somebody asking you a question, is you more likely to open up a little more about something about you or whatever. But y'all know I keep it up with y'all no matter what's going on for real. Hold on. Can y'all see me? I can't see myself no more. What's going on? Y'all know, man, I keep it a buck with y'all. I keep it a buck with y'all at all times, man. I ain't sugarcoating nothing. I ain't faking nothing. I ain't flexing. You know what I'm saying? I keep it real with y'all as possible. You know what I'm saying? I ain't all my business. But, I'm pretty open, though. Pretty open book. So, I still got a few people in, man. If y'all want to ask them. Hold on. Let me see if I can get it all right. Let me see if I can get y'all on a bigger thing, man. Next time, man, I do something like this, I love to have it more professional, like. Let's see if I can. I don't think I can hijack this, so I might just be stuck with it. Yeah, so I ain't gonna worry about it. But anyway, I know a lot of y'all say check out what's up, you buying an older Bailey. What's up? You trying to say older bike, bro? I'm an advocate for older bike, man. Cause shoot, Penny of 2008 and with 76,000 miles on, and she still getting, man. Y'all see, she still roll heavy. You know what I'm saying? Soul speed like a mug all the time. And man, I ain't up on Penny and go nowhere. That's just being honest with you, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. But man, whatever your heart desire. If you want a new bike, get a new bike. You want to get your old classic bike, get that. Cause at the end of the day, I don't care what nobody tell you. Bro. All gonna have problems. They all gonna have problems. Eventually, something gonna go wrong on them. Man, I got bros with M8s. They in the shop for this and that and the third too. So it's just all depending on what you want to get. You say, hold on. You say, man, hey, if money is an object, bro, go get your older bike. Cause man, don't let nobody tell you not to get no older bike. Like I said, it's a machine. You see what Keith said? It's just a machine. All of them gonna have problems. Either they gonna break down. Something gonna go wrong on it. At least with an older bike, bro, you'll have the title to it. You already know it. How often do you check your tire pressure? Man, I check mine right before I ride. Anytime I pull my bike out of the garage, I check it. Cause with the fluctuation of temp, it ain't as bad as in the summertime like it is in like spring or fall. Because spring and fall, man, they usually kind of hot outside during the day and then it get cold at night. So your tire pressure will fluctuate. So I check my tire pressure every time I get on my bike. Yeah, so ain't nothing wrong with a Honda VZ. Y'all see my brother, that's my little brother, man, Tyson Carl. That's my actual blood little brother that's in here, man. That's my little brother. He had a Kawasaki Vaquero. What was it, Vaquero you had? And my little brother had a Kawasaki Vaquero. And that thing can be had for a little nothing, not right now. Them, the Victories, what else? I like to say Honda X's. Some good bike. If anybody who's been watching my channel for a long time, man, y'all know rest in peace to my brother Clutch. That was actually my cousin, my blood cousin that we lost. He had a Honda VT8. And on the ground, we out here riding. I had a Honda VTX. So man, you don't have to go the big brands. You don't have to have a Harley. You don't have to have an Indy. You don't, bro. I don't care what you ride, just as long as you riding that mother. Just ride. That's all you got to do. Get your bike and ride it. 2013 Track Light Classic, and I live. I'm trying to tell you, bro. You say how I feel about them Track Light? Look here, man. The day I can no longer just put 2 feet on the ground on my bike, I'm getting a track, bro. I'm getting a track. If you go back and look at my Daytona video, the second one when we was out there. I mean, we was on Bethune Bow Day, but the second one when I think the title like the black side of Daytona, and then man, it was an old dude that rode through on the track, bro. It was black. I think it had like a 26 on it, but it didn't look like it because of the way he had it sit. Man, he was so cold on that thing, bro. I swear to God, he was cold, man. He was so cool, like cat dad on that thing. I said, bro, when I get old, I'm getting a track. I don't care what nobody say. I'm getting one. So I said they got a what time is it? Drifter 1500 look like an Indian, but that good old reliable, that Japanese reliable. Hell, yo, man, I'm telling you, man, Japanese making good bike, man. No lie. Yeah, the Voyager and the Vaquero, both of them made by Kawasaki. Voyager and Vaquero, 103, and they ring good too. If y'all know my bro TD2, he had a Vaquero and was on the ground. I'm talking about right everywhere. But yeah, man. Let's see. Well, we got half of the people still in. First live, man. I looked at it one time. I got it to like 100 people. So I'm like, that's all right on. Yeah, hey, look, that was short telling you, man. Victory's gonna be had for a good price, no. I'm talking about, and Victory's a good bike. That was Skeeter got. Skeeter got a Victory Magnum. And they come with a 21 on them. They come with some of the best paint schemes out there. If you go research them, them them Victory Magnum got some of the best paint schemes you can see on the motorcycle, bro. And another thing I really like about them Victory, they light. They real light. So they get down pretty good. Yeah, that's Skeeter. But I don't think somebody else had said something about Skeeter bike the other day. Skeeter had their bike custom painted though. Oh yeah, look, that Indian with the truth, man. That old Tedro, that road mouse, that Indian with the truth, bro. That 112, an animal, man. I'm talking about, man, that bike, that bike an animal, man. If they that want to go Ted drive one, please do. That Indian is an animal, bro. On what it is. What's your thoughts on the black Indian road? You still think about getting a new bike? Man, don't talk about it now. That Indian is an animal, bro. I swear to God, it's an animal. It's a beautiful bike. It well made. It ain't much you gotta do to it once you get it, in my opinion. But like I say about the Indian, man, and shout out my guy, Mr. P, that rode with us to New Orleans. He rode up to New Orleans, and he was showing me all the stuff he had done to his bike, and who else? A lot of people after I put that video out, it felt some type of way talking about Indians don't have I felt some type of way about it. And it was showing me what I did to the Indian. Man, you can do a lot to an Indian. I didn't know that. I swear I didn't know it. But I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. I was talking to somebody and they put it to me like this, like Indian don't have as much aftermarket stuff for their bike because don't too many people have to make aftermarket stuff for their bike. You wanna know why? Because the stock stuff is good. You know, it ain't no real reason to change the stuff. So not a lot of people making parts like that, like you would for Harley. Cause as soon as you get a Harley, bro, you gotta change. They don't. As soon as you get a Harley, bro, the first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna change the ball. You gotta change the seat. You gotta change the suspension. You gotta change the exhaust. You gotta change. It's so much stuff you gotta change on that Harley to make it yours, and that's another reason that's stopping me from getting a new bike. It's because man, Penny paid for it. Penny got most of the parts on. Y'all be ragging on my seat all the time, bro. Look here. That seat is so comfortable, man. I can ride here from here to Timbuktu and not feel nothing in my tailbone, bro. I want to mill with it. I don't want to get it I don't want to get it sewed up. I don't want to get it re-cushioned. None of that. That seat feels so good. It ugly. It ugly, true enough. But I don't want to change that seat, bro. I'm trying to tell you, man. And it's a title under that seat. You feel me? I own that. No, look. No. That seat feels too good to mess with. I'm scared to mess with it, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. But yeah, that going back to what I was saying, man, another reason why I don't want to get a new bike. I mean, I would love to have one, but financially it don't make sense for real. Cause you're gonna pay 25 to 27 grand for a new bike. And now then another 10 just to make it comfortable, just to make it right. You know what I'm saying? So you 35, 40, just say 40. You 40 grand into a motorcycle. You know what I'm saying? Payments on it. Penny paid for it. And I'll never put 40 grand in the hood. So you do the math. Y'all, hey, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm saying if you ain't paying cash, the entry gonna eat more. So they just money straight out your pocket. You at 40 grand, and then you got to spend. How about that back? Oh, the back wheel on the way. The back wheel on the way. Look, a lot of people think they be clowning me about that back wheel. Ain't nobody gonna clown me more than I clown myself. Cause the thing is, bro, I don't care what nobody else say about Penny. I don't care what nobody else say about that back wheel. I hate it for myself. So it ain't even got anything to do with somebody else got to say about that back wheel. It eat me up. I hate it. Even when people compliment the bike for what it is, the first thing I'm gonna say, yeah, it's clean, man, but just wait till I get that back wheel though. I'm gonna say something about the back wheel myself, cause I hate it. It ain't got nothing to do with what somebody else feel about it, bro. It's on the way though, for sure. Oh yeah, no good, baby. Bitch, no good. I got 182,000 miles on bitch on that, boy. Hey, I don't think I done did with change the spark plugs, and I changed all the shocks on it though. I had to change the shock. The Magna Ride shock went out on, and boy, it was more like a pogo stick, boy. Yeah, oh yeah, it gonna look good, man. I got some more plans for it. I got some boxes. I got some stuff in boxes out there in the garage right now, man. I just ain't. I'm like one of them ones, cause I didn't want to put that wheel on there. For real. I'm one of them people, man. I like to see the finished product for real. I'll just stack parts up until I get everything I want, and then I'll just start putting it together. I really didn't want to put that wheel on. It didn't make sense to buy a new stock wheel. Buy a stock tire meant, and then having to turn around and put the wheels on them. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only reason I put it on them. Let's see. What's happening, man? What's happening with you? Y'all doing all right out there? I asked y'all what y'all were drinking. Somebody had said they were drinking some cranberry. Yeah. Hey, man, tab sound good. Them tabs all sound really good, bro. I like the way, and that's on any motorcycle. But I really love the way they sound on any, a Thunderstroke any. They're hard to beat, bro. Hey, battery. Nah, man, you ain't got nowhere to put no battery, bro. You ain't got nowhere to put no extra battery. But I have had a battery go, not on the road though. Fortunately, not on the road. I'm about on my. I done had Penny since. I think I bought Penny in 2018, I believe. Might have been 17 or 18, bro. And I don't do like full battery. It eating batteries up. Them batteries don't last about 2 years for real. I was like, man, I just put this battery in, but once I put it out, I see the date on it, it's been in there for like 2 years. Them batteries don't last about 2 years. Emergency gear. Man, I got my tool set with me. I keep my tool set. I keep tie pack kit, my air pump, extra pair of drawers, sock. That's emergency gear too, bro. Yeah, that's emergency. You gotta keep your extra pair of drawers, some sock. You never know, man. You might have a blowout, and I ain't talking about your tires. What's little you want to do with Penny to make it complete? That back wheel. Get that back wheel. I got to have that back wheel. I'm doing suspension, and I'm gonna redo. I'm gonna redo all that when I do. When I put my front end on. I gotta do the chrome front end. I'm gonna redo the front suspension, rear suspension, and man, bro, it's other little small little faults, a little small accessory, and then look wise, I'll be cool. I'll be good with that. And then my front fairing. I talked about this in one of my other videos. My front fairing I got stuck behind a sand truck, and so man, I got a lot of dings and nicks in my paint. So I'm gonna try to see if I can get the paint correct and get it buffed out. But if I can't, I ain't really worried. It ain't a show bike. Penny is not a show bike. Y'all know I get on the ground with Penny, so I ain't trying to have it looking like the bed bike out there. But yeah, for sure though, suspension, to get it lower, make it ride better, and get that front end done. Oh yeah, Michelin for sure. Michelin for sure. And then, but crazy it might sound, I don't even have Michelin tires on it right now. But when I'm riding stock, the Michelin Commander 2 is my favorite tire, bro. The Michelin my favorite tire. And once these and I know a lot of people gonna hate this. But once them tires were out, bro, I'm going straight Michelin. Cause the Michelin don't make white wall. They don't make white wall. I'm thinking about going because I love Michelin so much. I'm not going white wall and just go black wall Michelin. I got invited to I think it done went by. I gotta go check my calendar and see. I got invited to MC party up there in South Carolina. I want to say Columbia. I want to say I got invited to a party in Columbia, but I couldn't make it. Metzler, I got Metzler on my bike right now. I think my real tire is a Metzler. I think. What up, hey? What's going on with you, bro? Let's see, man. It's a little quiet. Might have to turn some music on or something. Let's see. What happened with you, man? Yeah, alright. Hey, I've been thinking about going live, man. Like, if I pick a date or whatever, kick it in the garage with y'all, man, and go live sometime. I don't know what's going on with that. Might want to check your valve stem, bro. Check your valve stem, or you could just be leaking around the seal of the wheel. Because you can go get them sealed up. How often are you losing air pressure though? Is it like, and how much air pressure are you losing? That's a question too. Hold on, let me see. All right, what time is it? 10 o'clock. I'm off tomorrow, so. Yeah. Man, bro, I don't. I'm gonna be completely honest with y'all, man. I didn't get in the game to like do t-shirts and merch and stuff. I made that stuff based on people just asking for it. And man, I just went for it. And the merchant I use, Teespring, man, they suck, bro. They suck. For one, they communication is horrible with Teespring. And they take them so long to send people their stuff. Some people just not even getting their stuff. Man, I'm taking. Hell, I had to order from them again because I didn't go straight up myself. So I would have to order from Teespring. I would have to order my own merch from Teespring. And so, man, hell, it's taking me 2-3 weeks to get my stuff. You know, and I mean, I ain't like that. I don't like that. I don't like putting my name on stuff like that. I don't like dealing with stuff like that. I really don't. And so I just stopped using them. I am in the process of getting up with a new merchant, to somebody locally that I can get like 1 or 2 t-shirts done. Yeah, because I remember talking to you about your key. Hell, it took you about 4 weeks to get yours. So man, I ain't like that. I don't like that because people spending their money, and you know, you want your merch on time. But yeah, I am working though, man. I got some other t-shirt ideas that I got in my mind. I really do. But can y'all still hear me? I know I got that little music playing. I wanna know, can y'all still hear me talking? Yeah, it's just too quiet for me. But hold on. I seen somebody else ask a question, man. I said something that I ain't caught my eye. Yeah, skull cap, wave cap, do that. Hey, I did, man. I did have a bucket hat, bro. I did have them bucket hat one time. That bucket hat cold. Me and my pop got one. Let's see. Man, somebody said something that caught my attention. But I can't find it. Yeah. Hey, look, I actually told Skeeter about that, man. But believe it or not, bro, Skeeter do not like the camera. Like he don't like the Skeeter don't really like the spotlight. I'm gonna tell you something else about Skeeter. Skeeter don't even like people. Skeeter don't like people, man. He really don't. But he been embracing like this little journey right here. He might be on here right now. He just ain't saying, man. Yeah. All right, cool. Hell yeah, man. Hey, man, look, Pops is a comedian, bro. Pops is a full-blown comedian, man. If y'all even think I'm remotely funny, or like I got some fans or whatever, man, y'all need to just hang around my Pop for about an hour, bro. I swear to God, your head will be hurting. Your head is a keep going, Larry. What you know? Good job. What you know about that Larry June, man? But man, my pops a fool, bro. Pops a fool. Y'all just get like a little snippet, man. You spend one night with my pop, man. I mean, your stomach gonna be hurting for laughing so hard. Your head gonna be hurting. Pops a fool. He do need his own show. Real talk. Yeah, man. Hey, okay. We got 50 people. We gonna keep on talking, keep on doing our thing, man. I appreciate y'all. I really do. I appreciate y'all, man, keeping it with me, man. Like I say, I'm gonna try to uh start doing like more live. Cause man, like I was saying in that interview, in that podcast, man, YouTube takes so long, man. And it take me a long time in particular because of the way I edit. And man, I might do something today and how to edit it. I had to spend a whole week and a half, something 2 weeks before y'all see me, man. And so I said I was gonna start doing it. I was gonna start doing it live. You know, man, once a week, or every 2 weeks or something. They do it live. So say you're gonna look at a street glide, do your first bike. Where's the wheels for you? Hey, what year? What year you going with? Like you going with a twin cam? Or you going with an M8? What year you going with? You say this your first bike? Oh, your first bike? Man, shoot, just take your time with it, bro. My thing is this: if you really want to do, bro, you gonna do it, and you gonna learn. You know what I'm saying? You gonna really take your time and learn how to do it the right way. Just take your time. Take your time, man. Don't let nobody else you. Let nobody tell you what you should. I mean, tell you what you tell you to be riding beyond your means. I'm trying to say. Man, don't let nobody tell you to ride beyond your means. If that the case, you ride by yourself. Now, that's a contradictory statement because I did take my brother show up on a road that he did not want to go on when he first got his boots. I took him up through Pine Mountain. Hey, the whole day we had been, I had been riding. He was like, man, just don't take me to Pine Mountain. Don't take me to Pine Mountain, man. I ain't ready. I said, man, I ain't gonna take. I ain't really going to Pine Mountain. Next thing you know, we ended up in Pine Mountain. By the time we cleared that hill and he seen where we were for real, maybe his body lane down. But yeah, he made it through though. He made it through. He had fun. Shit, that's what he do. Man, that Indian way is set, bro. That Indian way is set, man. I tell you. That Indian way is set, man. if I had the corn, for real, bro, I had it in. I swear I would. That Roadmaster I tell you, I think it was like, 37,000. I was like, oof. I don't know. I don't know. 37,000 G? Nah, that's are you getting a 14? 14, that's still a twin cam, right? Cause the M8 didn't come out to somebody help me. I think the M8 didn't come out to like 17, 18. Yeah, so you're gonna get a twin cam. 103, I think. I got a 103 engine on it. Bro, that's a good solid bike, man. Solid. I hope you like it, man. I hope you like it enough to go get it. Hey man, look. Hey man, I'm gonna quote a line from Jeezy, one of Jeezy's songs, man. And he was like, and he said, "Old smart cat, half right and half wrong. Only problem is he's still hearing the money gone." he said, "You might well spend it because you can't take it with you." Hey, look at you still hearing the money gone. Hey, I just got the bike in the garage. Man, I can't put ass in it. Yeah, 14 was the last year of the twin cams, I believe, bro. I can't remember. I want to say, yeah, that's right. Because the 2015 still had twin cams on it, but it had the Mount Rushmore. I know for a fact the Road Glide in 15, they still had a twin cam, but they had the Mount Rushmore cam stuff. They had an M8. They would have started. They redid the body on it. So 15, I think 15 was the last year. I think. Yeah, for sure, bro. Hey, man, I have a lot of people tell me that, man. A lot of people tell me they chilling with their ride, man, their family. And, man, that dope, bro. Yeah. I think, I thought 17 was the year the M8 came out, but 107 was the first M8. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh yeah. You 62. Hey, look here, man. Go ahead and live your life, man. Young, pop, live your life. Go ahead and do it. You 62. I still got a long way to go, man. He did can happen. Yeah. 17 was the year the M8 came out. Oh, man. I can't do all that cussing on YouTube. YouTube ain't gonna cut me off this, right? Yeah. Oh, Larry June, you right, man. What y'all listen to Larry June, man? June, my guy. Larry June, Primo Ride. Who else I like to listen to? I like to listen to Gunna. Kid. I like that old school stuff though. But from the rap though, I like to listen to these guys. 62 still big 300. Hey, I'm scared of you, big fella. I ain't been up on no weight in a minute, man. The max I ever lifted was 305. 305. I never quite got to 315 though. Hey, scared of you, big fella. Don't hurt nobody. Oh, for sure. Hey, man. Hey, y'all hold on for a second, man. I don't know if the camera's gonna cut off now. Y'all hold on a second. Hey, I still got 40-some people here, man. Hey, look, if I take this out the phone and put it on my computer, man, y'all gonna tap back in. I just know y'all tap back in, man. My phone finna die. That's why I keep blanking out on it. So I just wanna know if, man, if y'all wanna tap back in, y'all wanna call it a night. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what I need to do. It's about 700 pounds. Good grief. Yeah. I had cause that's my origin story, man. The LOSITA. Yeah, hey, y'all my first car. Look, that the first car I started acting fool. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, y'all let me know for real though. Let me know, man, cause I'm finna start another live, man. I'm trying to create come up for my phone die. Cause it, man, going live it'll kill a battery, man. So just let me know, man. Let me know what y'all gonna tune back in, cause I'm about to get in this one. You know what I'm saying, man? I'm coming. Hey, what up, man? What up? What up? Hey, I'm about to start another live, man. I'm about to start. See, I got 50 some odd people. I'm about to start another live, man. Cause my phone finna die. As a matter of fact, I just turn that on. No, I'm gonna be right here. I'm gonna be on YouTube. Dude. We ain't going nowhere. I just need to hold on for a second. I'm trying to see some. Hold on. Yeah, hold on. Worry about that. I ain't worried about that. Chat replay. What is it? Chat replay. Show version. Same time. Some other video recording live stream. Nah, we ain't worried about that. Hey, this my first time going live. Oh, South Carolina for CK. Hey, you ain't doing that wrong, Key. You ain't doing that wrong. You ain't doing that wrong. Like I say, Penny is a 08, bro. I bought that bike in I want to say either 2017 or 2008, and I paid $9,000 for it back then. You know what I'm saying? So I don't own Penny, and literally own Penny for a long time. Y'all give me a second though. I'm trying to get it right. I'm trying to make sure everything's straight. Yeah. 08 got a 6-speed. But Brian, look, bro, it's I know people, man. I know people with 5-speed, bro, on the ground still to this day. You got five speed guys still out there getting for real. Yeah, hold on. Hey, yeah, I just started another live, y'all. I just started another. Y'all, hey, get the end of this, man. Y'all go over to the other one. Hey, come on with it. Hey, we starting another live, bro. Y'all go over there. Y'all go over there to the other live. Hey, I'm finna